Hello everyone, Lee here from Martinuzzi Property Group with another weekly real estate market update. Hope you had a fantastic day yesterday for the Aussie Day celebrations. We've got beautiful weather here once again on the Sunshine Coast. Guys, this week we have seen property prices across Australia continue to rise, however, at a much slower pace than what we were experiencing month on month last year. Across our capital cities, so far in January, there's been a reported gain of 0.8% in dwelling prices across those capital cities. However, Brisbane and Adelaide continue to lead the way, with Brisbane last week noticing another 0.5% gain and Adelaide a 0.6% gain. So it seems like our markets here in Queensland are a little bit immune to what's happening down there in the likes of New South Wales and Victoria. A couple of reasons for this. One is because of the mass migration. Obviously, a lot of people moving up this way to our beautiful region here on the Sunshine Coast, but comparative affordability also. Now, I've put a bit of a chart together in my weekly blog that I've put together, so you can check that out using the link below. And it shows the median house prices across the country. And you can see there that whilst we are catching up with the likes of Melbourne as far as median prices go, we're still a long way off. And Brisbane compared to Melbourne, there's still a $150,000 gap in the median house prices. So comparative affordability, a lot of interest and demand up this way is certainly causing us to continue to see a fairly considerable and I would say good price rise in property prices here on the Sunshine Coast. Now, is there going to be a declining market or stabilizing market sometime soon, like what they're experiencing already in Sydney and Melbourne? I don't think so, in my opinion. I think we're still going to see some very good results coming through. One reason for that is simply because whilst there has been a number of new listings come to the market, actually CoreLogic just did a report on this and suggested in the last 4 weeks compared to the 4 weeks last year at the same time, we've seen a 20% growth, or just a bit over a 20% growth in new listings coming to the market. And we've seen that locally too. We've seen a number of properties hit the market. However, it's still not enough to satisfy the needs of the buyers that are looking. And we're dealing with buyers every day, active buyers looking across all spectrums of properties. They're ready to go, they're cashed up as long as they find that right home. However, they're being a little bit more diligent at the moment. They're not just jumping on the next best thing that comes to them. They're actually doing their research and making sure it is the right home. So that fear of missing out that was happening last year and that desperation and urgency, I suppose, that we saw as well last year seems to have faded a bit this year. But in my opinion, it's still a very strong market and considerably good for homeowners looking to sell now. And that's why I think we're seeing a lot of homeowners choosing now to put their properties on the market while the market's still active, while the market's still favorable for sellers before a potential decline or stabilization later in the year. Guys, that's my weekly wrap this week. We've seen a number of great sales recently. If you're interested in any of the details around the market in your particular area, give us a call. We'd love to chat with you and see what we can do to help. Martinuzzi Property Group with you all the way. Talk soon.